Introduce this by saying second or secondly. Secondly, we have children's toys. And what about the third or final category?
Yeah, these bones again from the cesspits of Castleton, and quite clearly it's been cut.
The third category is to do with bones, evidence of what people ate. So thirdly, we have bones. So after describing the different classes or groups, Jeremy summarises by saying why the artefacts are important.
I think the artefacts from Castleton Place and the other results of the archaeological process are important because they give us a really rare insight into the way Melbourne operated in its early years.
This is a summary statement. He finishes by giving a comment on the importance of the classification. Here he is saying the artefacts are important because of the rare insights they give us. They show what life was like in Melbourne many years ago. Okay, and now to something completely different, the pronunciation of the letter S at the end of words. But first, let's look at when you'll find an S on the end of words. Well, firstly, there's the natural S. Some words always end with an S. Secondly, the letter S is added to plural nouns. Thirdly, it's added to third-person singular verbs in the present tense. And finally, it's added to the possessive pronoun it and possessive nouns. Okay, so there are lots of times when you'll see an S on the end of words. For words where it's added on, it has 3 different pronunciations. Let's classify them. The first pronunciation of the final S is is. It's pronounced this way after sounds such as s, z, sh, ch and j. Listen for an example in the passage.
Some of the other pieces, we've got a lead rifle that would have been a part of a child's toy soldier set.
Did you hear it? The example was pieces. Pieces. The S on the end is pronounced z because it followed an S sound. Other examples are buzzers, wishes, churches, judges. The second way S is pronounced at the end of a word is s. It's pronounced this way after voiceless consonants. P, t, k, f and th. Some examples from the text are artefacts, types, breaks, marks and cuts. The rest of the time, that is after voiced consonants such as b, d, g, l, v, v, n, and after vowels and diphthongs, the final S is pronounced z. Examples from the text are theirs, pastimes, tokens, dominoes, child's, bones, animals, years. Now listen to the clip again and try to hear the difference between these final S sounds.
Yeah, these bones again from the cesspits of Castleton, and quite clearly it's been cut. These aren't natural breaks at all. Right. These are what we refer to as butchering marks.
Its is a word that even native English speakers have a lot of trouble with. Its can be written without an apostrophe and with an apostrophe. But what's the difference? Well, with an apostrophe, its is a contraction of it is or it has. Without an apostrophe, its is a possessive pronoun.